On a most fundamental level, communication actually takes place between two sides. In everyday conversation, most of the times, one of those sides is you. So the communication between those two sides is actually a link. Imagine a link between those two sides, right? It's a link. This link is actually made out of two parts. Half of this link, meaning half of the communication, is you. So that makes a lot of sense that you have to know who you truly are. You have to know who's the communicator, what's your message, what motivates you, what you want to bring in the world, what is that you? Because once you have that, and once you truly understand what is you, that means you truly understand what is the part of the communication that you always bring to the table. Once you have that, once you have two parties that they fully acknowledge who they are and what's their place in the world, you are ready to communicate. You are not communicating yet. You got just half of the equation done. The other half of the equation is exactly what the experts are advising. Pay attention and listen to the other person. Try to connect with them, their energy. Try to fully understand and fully get what this person is about. Listening to others. Listening to others is the most important thing. Sits at the top, sits at the beginning, is the most important. Well, let me tell you something. That is fundamentally wrong. Before you actually start listening to others, you have to listen to yourself. Because you cannot listen to others if your mind is still busy with all the insecurities, all the unknowns, all the unresolved issues that we all have in our mind. Maybe you know this situation where two people are talking and the person that's supposed to listen, they look like listening, but in fact they're not. What they in fact are doing is listening to their mind. They're looking at you, it seems like they're listening, but in fact they're listening to their mind. Their mind goes round and round about all the issues, all the insecurities, all the unknowns that they have because they didn't pay first attention to themselves. True communication is not just listening to others. Because when you try to listen to others and you didn't listen to yourself first, you didn't communicate it with yourself first, that's not communication, that's just sacrifice. There are many people out there that say, I don't have interesting things to say, I cannot sound that interesting like that guy, where I feel like I have nothing important to say. Those people do not actually pay attention to themselves, to understand themselves, who I am, what are my values, what is my message, what do I truly care about in the world. Because once you have that, what you truly believe and all of that, you can be ready, you feel ready, you have that level of confidence that you can actually go out in the world, not just to express yourself, but you also to listen. But you can never do that unless you first pay close attention to you.